Hey, Dave Edwards, real estate agent right here in Nampa, Idaho, helping people buy, sell, and relocate. And if you're relocating, you might have kids that would be relocating with you. They might be interested in today's video. We're going to be talking with a kid himself about his experiences moving from California to Idaho. What's this all about? Stick around. Let's find out next. Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, your expert real estate resource by your side when it's time to sell your home, buy a home, or relocate to the Boise, Idaho area. You'll find the Treasure Valley Dave team office centrally located right here in beautiful Nampa, Idaho. Now, back to the video. Hey, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here. And today we're with Brendan. He's the offspring of one of our past clients that moved up here from California. And Brendan, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Dave.
Dang, well, thanks for stopping by the studio.
You're welcome.
Wow, so what are you out doing today? I saw you've got your bike.
Yeah, I just like strolling around every day, just enjoying life.
Is that right? But yeah, certainly, I mean, you're still a kid. Your parents must be worried sick about letting you out of the house and letting you just go for hours at a time on a bike trip and stuff like that.
I mean, they allow me to go certain distances.
Sure. But now, when you compare that to California, now you were obviously younger in California.
Yes.
What was your experience there? Could you just like go and nobody's worried?
My parents were so worried because California, it's a pretty like
Criminals? Yeah. So now you lived off of the freeway in Gangtown, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Gangtown.
Gangtown, USA. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
So I'm curious about what's school been like since you've been up here, and how does that compare to school back in California?
School in California, it was hard. Most of my teachers, like my third and fourth grade teachers, they would say, since I have ADHD, they would say they wouldn't have enough time for me because they have to help other kids.
Okay.
And they didn't have enough time for me because I had that small disability of ADHD.
Right.
And so they had to help the other kids.
So what kind of help did they give you?
They wouldn't help me at all.
Goose egg, huh?
Yeah.
So you just came to school, sat there, did the best you could, and hope for the best.
Yes.
Shazbot.
Yeah.
So you came up to from California to Idaho.
Yeah.
And in Idaho, they go, well, we don't have time for you.
No. Idaho is completely different.
The heck you say?
Like, there's less crime here. Like,
yeah?
I would sort of trust people to hold my bike for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. That wouldn't happen back in California?
Yeah, I think in like 2.1 seconds it'll be gone.
Probably so.
But yeah, Idaho's more nice.
Well, tell me about your teachers.
My teachers, I go to Sage Valley Middle School. I just finished up there.
Okay.
But it was a little tough, not as tough as California. You know, you got the bullies, the kids that make fun of you.
Really?
But I learned to overcome that.
Okay.
They're just a bunch of jerks that don't know what they're doing.
So what are your bullies in California compared to bullies up here? Are the bullies up here just like picking on you?
For some strange reason, I had more bullies up here than California.
Really?
California, because those are all elementary kids back then.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, sure.
So they were like, oh, yay. And not like, oh, hey, you're a sucker.
Right.
Yeah. So my teachers in Idaho, they're a lot nicer. All 5 of my teachers are really nice.
Okay. They had time for you?
Yes. They helped me through, I was having a tough time through my homework. I've learned to ask my parents for help.
Nice. Helpful, yeah?
Yeah.
And it turns out your parents actually know stuff.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, so I raise my hand once at a time in the class. They come up. They help me. I actually understand. And 6th grade and 7th grade, I did not pay attention at all.
Okay.
Like, I had all Fs.
Wow.
I had, like, a couple Ds. My highest grade was a C.
So you just didn't feel like doing the work, or?
Yeah. In California, they didn't help me at all. So when I moved up here, I thought the same thing would happen in California,
Right.
but apparently it didn't. So through 6th and 7th grade, I had all A's. Highest grade was a C again. So 8th grade, I was like, I'm gonna try something different. I'm actually gonna do my work for once.
Okay.
And so I did the work. I asked teachers for help, and I asked my parents for help. I asked friends for help. They knew it, and I finished the year off. My highest grade was an A, and my lowest grade was a C.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So you started doing the work. Did you feel better about going to school every day?
I did. I mean, you still got the bullies and stuff.
Yeah.
Though they had me through a tough time. I've been having depression, suicidal thoughts.
Wow.
Yeah, but so I am taking medicine through 7th and 8th grade.
Right.
And it's helped me sometimes. It's decreased my suicidal thoughts, my depression. And I'm feeling much happier today.
So you said you just finished up middle school, so you'll be starting high school here in just a couple of months at the end of the summer. Does that have you like frightened, or are you excited about doing that?
A little bit of both.
Sure.
I mean, the high schoolers, a little more mature. They're still going to be bullies from now and then.
Yeah.
But, yet again, they're just a bunch of jerks.
Right.
Move on with your life once school's over. And so I'm feeling happy about Ridgeview High School.
So what about some of the things that you're going to be doing in high school? Is there a particular career path that you're going there?
I'm leaning upon engineering.
Ah.
So
you're going to drive a train.
Not that.
Oh, the other kind.
Fixing vehicles, cars.
Okay.
I'm helping my dad once in a while with old vehicles and stuff. So I'm grateful that I have this passion.
So you're very mechanically minded. You like to see how things work together?
Yeah. Let's just say I'm a robot kind of guy.
And I know they got that in high school.
Yeah, so I chose my electives for high school, and I chose small block engine.
Wow. I mean, like for lawnmowers and stuff?
I'm not sure what type of engines they use a small block. It could be a lawnmower, it could be a small compact car.
So you get to hands-on learn the mechanics of what makes engines work and how to diagnose problems.
Yes.
Nice. And I see that you've got a bicycle with you, and this is not just a regular bicycle, but it's something that you know a detailed history about the manufacturer of.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is exactly correct, but this is a custom cruiser. My father originally said that it looked like a dyno bicycle, but what I'm thinking is I custom cruiser bought out dyno and they made this bike, but not like I think custom cruisers it's done, and now this is a very obscure bike. Bought it for $140, so it works fine. The tank's a little loose, but yet again, it fires up and turns.
But now this is the only bike you have, so of course you know all about it, right?
This is not the only bike I have.
You have more than one bike.
Yeah.
I happen to know that he's got so many bikes, he probably can't count them all.
I have more than 100.
See what I'm saying? Wow.
I got obscure bikes.
Now, you guys had a tandem bike?
Yeah, we have multiple tandems. Antique tandems, newer tandems.
You have a penny farthing, right? That's the one with the big front wheel and little tiny back wheel?
Yes, those are very obscure. My father has not seen one for sale in over 10 years.
Wow. I saw him ride one day. They look like it takes a lot of practice to figure it out how to drive one of those.
Yeah, and those aren't the biggest ones at all.
Right.
The biggest, there's like a 32-inch wheel and a tiny 18-inch.
Wow. So back to your experience being here in Idaho. So if there's a 14-year-old kid out there that's watching this and is kind of worried because mom and dad are moving to Idaho, what are some of the things that you can help them with to understand what it's really like to be here?
I would say just be strong, be a big bright boy.
Or Haiti?
I mean, in my science class on the last day of school, the science teacher made me do a poster for next year's students, and I said, be good, be a big bright boy, don't let anyone else let you down, and just do your work.
Sage advice in a lot of situations. Nice.
Just learn.
Just learn.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd make a great t-shirt right there when I just learn.
Just do it. Just learn.
Just learn by Brendan.
Yeah.
So what about making friends when you get up here? Is like no friends at all to be found?
I made some friends. It depends who you are.
Probably what your personality is.
Yeah. Some people didn't like me at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. They were probably worried because, I mean, he's going to be a charmer, isn't he? So they were probably just jealous.
Supposedly.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But you found some good friends.
Yeah, I found some friends. They've been coming over to my house sometimes.
And are they like local, all born and raised here? Or did they move up here as well from someplace else?
Some of them were also Californians.
Okay. But they're good kids.
Yeah. I'm like, fellow Californian, you should be my friend.
Yeah. Huh. So all the people from California aren't bad. Seems like the ones that move up here to Idaho are pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I like that. What other pieces of wisdom do you have before we get on out of here?
I do not have any other pieces of wisdom.
I don't believe that for a minute. This kid's been doing so much. He's like, I don't know, almost an adult. He goes out by himself. He does stuff. He's working on cars. Didn't you have a girlfriend for a while?
Gold.
I guess we'll come back to that one later. Wow. Well, hey, Brendan, thank you so much for stopping in. It's great to hear your stories that, you actually went through. Are you glad you moved up here?
I am.
Yeah.
It's better.
It's better. California.
I like the peace.
Idaho. It's better. The peace.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. Peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Except for those cows that live across the street.
They don't make much noise.
Much noise.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and we'll get some answers for you. I'll run those difficult ones past Brendan and get his opinion on them. And, well, as always, if you're looking at moving up here, or you just want some more information to find out if this might be the right place for you, certainly reach out, give us a call, text, email, whatever. Go to our website. You can contact us there, www.treasurevalleydave.com. And check out the rest of these videos on this channel. There's a lot of great stuff. And until next time, you have to help me with this. This is Treasure Valley Dave, looking forward to helping you get home. Treasure Valley Dave here. Thank you for checking out this great video. Can I ask you, what problem do you have that I can help you with? Do you need to sell a home, buy a home? Are you a first-time home buyer? Maybe looking to relocate to the beautiful Treasure Valley from some other state? The Treasure Valley Dave team is your expert by your side here to help you solve your real estate problem. You can contact us through our website or give us a call or text at 208-860-2004. Now go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. For more education and entertainment, check out this great video next or binge on this playlist.